Up perfectly with the height.
Yeah.
You know, this is rust. That's an old mark. Absolutely.
Exactly.
This is white paint.
And the officer that was here said that. He said that he could tell that was old.
I'm not arguing.
There's no
that.
white paint on you.
I'm pointing right here.
There's no white paint on you.
Right there. Also, there's a bump right there. That's exactly the height of my car. Exactly the height where the mark is on the car.
But you sat there and said
Right
to the
here.
officer, look exactly what you're doing.
That's exactly.
Look exactly what you're doing.
Well, yeah.
If that scuff mark is down here, but the scuffs are up here.
I put a hand right here.
Like I said. And then you told the officer the top one is old. So evidently,
I admit that.
But evidently, this was all done at the same time.
Not at all. This is already faded out. That's from Chicago. This is what happened. So that means you can't drive. I'm not claiming this at all. That was already there.
I know you said that, and what other officer was here.
That's what I'm saying.
But you just measured it from off of this right here.
This is the best I've got.
If the bottom part of where you claiming that is scuffed up on my truck is down here, then how all of this gets scuffed up, but I only have a little smudge? Evidently, I didn't hit you. Exactly. Look how low. Do that again, please. Please do that again.
Exactly.
Look how low that is. But the scuff, this.
I'm not talking about this.
Come on, sir.
I'm talking about this.
Like I said, you deliberately was trying to force me off the road, and because I got in, then you got mad and you swerved around me and said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get him." Like I said, you know, false claims to get you sued, right?
What's that?
You know, false claims to get you sued, right?
I can't hear you.
If you put in a false claim and the insurance company find this out, I can sue you because I'm on work right now. You're causing me to lose money.
Go ahead and do what you got to do.
Okay. And I want you to do what you got to do because they have to figure this out.
We have two different perspectives.
It ain't two different perspectives.
I wouldn't even stop.
Your ego is in the way. That's all that is. And you should leave your ego at home when you're on the road because you could cause an accident. I see you got scuff marks here.
Yeah.
You got scuff marks here.
On my car.
You got bumps here. Evidently, you can't drive. Evidently, you can't drive.
I'm driving,
you know what? It's sad. It's sad when people like you try to, get little insurance claims or whatever so you can get your car fixed.
Why don't you let me speak for a minute, okay?
Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
So I already told you, I don't want anything from you. I don't want an insurance claim. I don't want money.
So why you call the police?
Well, because you wanted to argue that you didn't bump into me, and that's not true.
So you called the police?
Absolutely, because all I wanted from you was just to admit to me, yeah, I'm sorry I bumped you. I know I've got bumps on this car. I'm not the only one who drives it. My son drives it too. Okay, but that is new. That just happened. Had I not even felt, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Had I not even felt the bump and felt the jar of the car, I wouldn't have even stopped. I wouldn't have even known to stop. I would have had no reason to stop.
Okay.
That's coming from my heart, and I'm sorry you don't feel that. Do you believe that?
Two reasons why. Number one, if I would have hit you, I would have felt it. Immediately, I would have pulled over. Hold on, excuse me. Hold on. I'll let you talk, right? Immediately, I would have pulled over. It's got insurance. Brand new company, insurance for the whole year. Paid for. So it's no problem. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have kept going or keep driving. And when you pulled around me with an attitude and you saying I hit you, I said, no, I didn't. Hold on. So then when you claim that you have video footage and I asked you, let me see it, that right there would have squashed all of this. If you really did have it, then you said you don't have it.
Right.
So that right there, that really made me say, okay, this is two strikes, and I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. What you mean it's not a lie? Did you or did you not say you have video footage?
So let me tell you.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Let me tell you where I'm coming
Yes or no?
from. So normally when I drive, see this
that's a yes or no.
Right here.
That's a yes or no question.
Let me just finish, okay? No, I made a mistake. I didn't lie.
So that is a lie, though.
Let me finish. When I drive, I normally put my phone here. All right? When we walked over there, I was assuming that I had it there again when I travel distance. All right? When I looked over there and says, I've got video footage, I looked up here and I realized my phone was not on there. I realized, and immediately I said, no, I don't have video.
All right, so then you lied.
So it wasn't a lie. It was a mistake.
Let me tell you something. I got 3 phones. I got a phone mount. And I also have a hand device where I can hold my own phone.
Sure.
I know when I got my phone up and it's recording. I wouldn't jump out the truck and say, oh, I got video footage if I know that.
I have it right there.
Hold on. I heard you. But at the end of the day,
it was a mistake.
So you want to justify your lie by saying, oh, it's a mistake. Come on now.
I don't want to justify any lie. It was a mistake.
But that's what you're doing.
A mistake is a mistake.
That's what you're justifying what you said.
I immediately
And if I ask
reacted.
you, okay, and if I ask you, was there a phone there? Was the recording? And you say, oh, I don't have it.
Right. When I looked here, I saw I didn't have it.
So then that was a lie.
It was not a lie.
Ask any judge. Ask any judge.
Well, let me tell you what I think
Ask
the
any
difference
judge.
of a lie is, okay? Let me tell you what the difference is.
It's not what you think. It's what you can prove in court.
Well, let me tell you.
Ask any judge.
Let me explain where I'm coming from. All
You
right?
did.
I made a mistake.
Yes, you did.
I had assumed I had my phone up there.
Yes, you did.
But the lie is this. The lie is knowing I didn't have my phone up there and
That's not
going to
fly in the court of law.
That's a lie.
That's not going to fly in the court of law.
I'm not talking about court of law. I'm talking about just humanity here, man.
It has right now. It has nothing to do with humanity. You made a conscious decision to call the police, right?
Absolutely.
And then when the police got here, hold on. When the police got here, you explained your side first, and you showed them what was what, and then you even lied to him.
I didn't lie to anybody.
You didn't lie to the officer.
You're lying, but when you say you
the
didn't
officer
hit me,
said,
how is that not a lie?
You deliberately said, oh no, the top half of that was done before the bottom half is, and then he looked at my tire and thinking it was a tire, and you pointed to the back end of my truck, and he said, "There's no white scuff marks there." He looked at me deliberately. He looked at me like he knew what you were doing.
Man, I'm trying to figure out just like anybody else. That was the only thing I saw at the moment.
Like I said, at the end of the day, you made a conscious decision to do what you want to do. You got to live with that, not me.
I'm not worried about living with anything, man. You know what?
So then that's what you do then for a living? You lie?
You know, I don't really like being called a liar because I'm not a liar. I'm a retired Marine Corps officer.
Okay.
I pride myself
What that has to do with what comes out of your mouth? That's not true. What that has to do with that comes out of your mouth?
Okay. What I made was a mistake. I thought my phone was up. I looked up. I said, I'll show you video. And I looked up. My phone's not there. I said, shit, I never did put my phone up there. That wasn't a lie. That was a mistake.
I'm going to say it to you one more time. If you bring this to court, the judge is going to tell you that is a lie. You cannot. You can't say. You can't say. Oh, I thought, and it wasn't, or whatever. I don't have to be a lawyer to know law.
All right. So you think you know the law. All right.
It ain't what I think. It's what I know. It's what I know.
Well, we all know a lot.
Call your lawyer and ask him.
We all know a lot of things.
Call your lawyer and ask them.
I don't have a lawyer. But let me just say this. All right. First of all, we both disagree.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. You seem to be an awful nice gentleman.
I am. Extremely.
You're not.
I was in a beautiful mood.
What?
I was in a beautiful mood and said this happened.
Well,
you
so
kind of ruined.
I'm going to my cab and I got a full car full of stuff. But what I'm saying is this. Look, I never wanted anything from you.
So then why you called the police?
I still don't want anything from you.
So then why you called the police?
Well, because you told me you didn't hit me, and I know you hit me.
Here we go.
I said, okay.
Here we go.
It devolved into an argument.
I don't argue with people.
You were arguing with me right here. You're arguing with me
I'm not
right
arguing
now.
with you. We having a discussion.
This whole semantics.
Believe me, my temperature is cool. My temperature is cool.
Good for you.
I don't let people rile me up too fast.
Good.
You know.
Good. That's why I said, I feel that you're a reasonable gentleman.
I am.
I'm sorry, we just have to disagree on what happened here, but that
so
doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Okay? From my perspective, it did. From your perspective, it didn't. What I'd like to suggest, because I don't want anything from you, I don't. I never did. Okay? Now you can say, well, why'd you call the police? And I already explained that.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to do is when he comes, that we just say we're not going to file a report, that we settled it, and we're going to move on.
All right, well,
that way
the officer's right here, and then you can say that to them now.
Well, I don't know if that's your position.
Like I said, the officer's here now.
Is that your position?
If that's what you want to do, we can shake on it now right in front of the officer, and we're going about our business.
So we have a disagreement on what happened. We've come to the conclusion that we'd rather just dismiss it, not file an accident report, and just move on with our lives. Is that
cool with you, officer?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, it doesn't bother me none. Where did the damage occur?
Well, I'll show you, but I'll continue to say we both have different perspectives on it.
Okay.
And we've had a conversation about this.
Okay.
And I just don't know what good it's going to serve us to continue to pursue this.
Okay.
This is what I believe happened here.
Okay.
This happened in Chicago.
Okay.
All right. This is what I believe where he scraped me on the front.
Okay.
He says he did not do that. I don't think, honestly, after all of our discussion and consternation, that we're not going to accomplish anything here. I don't feel a need to write an accident report.
Okay.
I don't want anything from anybody. But I want, and this is part of my reaching out. You know, the
Olive branch.
olive branch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I never did want anything, and I think this is a perfect way to just end this, so
All
you
right.
don't have an issue, and I don't have an issue.
All right. As long as he heard, the officer heard, I don't see his name, but sure.
Yeah.
As long as he heard it and we shake on it and we go our separate ways, I'm cool with it.
Okay, very good.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Misunderstanding, like you said.
It
All right?
is, and I apologize for the whole thing. And like you said, you were having a great day, and so was I. And here we have this, and you know, and let's just move on.
And I appreciate your because
enjoy the day.
a lot of men don't like to apologize. So I appreciate that, and I'll shake your hand on that too. All right.
Very good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay.
All right. One of your easier
Glad I could help.
investigations.
Yeah,
we're
you're
doing.
like I didn't have to do
So-
nothing. All right.
guys.
I appreciate you coming.
Hey,
though.
bet.
All right.
Thank
You
you very
betcha.
much.
All right. Take care. All right. Take care.
All right, you guys take care now.
Yep. No problem.
I never got your first name.
DERWIN. Derwin.
Dorwin.
Derwin.
Derwin.
Yeah,
I'm
with an
Joe.
E.
I'm Joe. D-E-R.
Joe? All right.
Derwin, good luck to you.
Same
Have a
to
good
you.
rest of your day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Take care, bro. All right.